Dual nature of light. I will teach you very unique concept that light is neither a wave nor a particle, but it is a mixture of wave nature and particle nature. Firstly, let me teach you that how light behave as a wave. Well, the answer is very simple. It is due to wave properties like reflection, refraction, diffraction, etc. that light behave as a wave. We know that light comes back or bounce back when it hits any surface. Reflection is the property of a wave and light reflects, so it is a wave. Secondly, light bends when it travels from one medium into another medium, which is known as a refraction. Refraction is the property of a wave and light also refracts, so it is a wave. Thirdly, a beam of light spread out after passing through a narrow hole, which is known as a diffraction. Diffraction is the property of a wave and light also diffracts, so it is a wave. Thus remember that light is a wave due to its wave properties like reflection, refraction and diffraction. Secondly, you should learn that how light behave like a particle. Well, consider two small balls M1 and M2. Let ball M1 is moving and ball M2 is stationary. We know that anything moving possesses two things, kinetic energy and momentum. So this ball possesses kinetic energy and momentum. Now this moving ball will hit this stationary ball and will transfer its kinetic energy and momentum to it. As a result, this ball will stop and this ball will start moving. From this example, we learn that during collision, particles transfer kinetic energy and momentum. Similarly, consider a metal surface. We know that light travels in discrete wave packets, quanta or photons, which we have already learned in Planck's quantum theory, and its link is given in the description. When this photon of light hits this electron of the metal, it will transfer its kinetic energy and momentum to this electron. As a result of this collision, the electron would be ejected from the metal surface. Here, during collision between two particles causes the transfer of kinetic energy and momentum. Similarly, here, during collision between photon and electron causes the transfer of kinetic energy and momentum. So we say that photons of light also act like a particle because it can transfer kinetic energy and momentum to electron during collision. Therefore, this is the proof that light also acts as a particle. Now let me ask you one of my favorite questions, which I often ask from my students. Is light a wave or particle? Well, they always say that both. Light is a wave and a particle. But I teach them something different. I say that light is not a wave, light is not a particle. Light is a mixture of wave nature and particle nature. For example, consider this she-male. If I ask you, is this a man or woman? You can say that it is not a man, it is not a woman. She is a mixture of man and woman nature. Similarly, you cannot say that light is a wave, light is a particle. Rather, you can say that it has or carries the wave nature or particle nature. Therefore, you may have seen on the thumbnail that light is neither a wave nor a particle, but it is a mixture of both wave nature and particle nature, just like a she-male. So always say to yourself, light is a she-male. Let me repeat it. Always say to yourself, light is a she-male. Finally, let me explain the difference between wave theory of light and photon theory of light. According to wave theory, intensity of light depends upon amplitude. For example, consider these two lights. The amplitude of this light is smaller, so its intensity is lower and it is a dim light. While the amplitude of this light is larger, so its intensity is higher and it is a bright light. According to photon theory, intensity of light depends upon the number of photons arrival. For example, consider these two lights. This light has lesser number of photons, so its intensity is smaller and it is a dim light. While this light has larger number of photons, so its intensity is higher and it is a bright light. According to wave theory, the energy of light depends upon the intensity. The greater the intensity, the greater would be the energy. According to photon theory, energy of light depends upon frequency. The greater the frequency, the greater would be the energy. Remember that this is totally wrong concept that energy of light depends upon intensity, while this is totally right concept that energy of light depends upon frequency. We will learn more about it in our next lecture of photoelectric effect. I hope that you have learned all about dual nature of light.